everyone, so today I am back with another YouTube video. I'm just putting my earring in currently. These earrings are a bit bigger than I thought they were going to be, but hey ho. So today I am doing a followers confessions. I asked you guys on my Instagram to swipe up in my question box and just give me really juicy sort of confessions that you guys have done. I won't be reading out who said what. It's going to be anonymous because obviously it's going to be anonymous because I mean, I don't really know if you guys would want everyone knowing that you said that. These are some juicy confessions on here. I got a lot of confessions. Some of them I'm not going to read out because there's just so many, but I'm probably going to read out about 10 or so. This pink bag here. So I'm not going to lie, I did have a little sneak peek of some of the confessions because I was really like intrigued. And you guys are just like crazy, like you guys are wild with some of the confessions you have come out with. So I'm going to read about 10 and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first confession I got was I have a crush on my ex's best friend. Like, to be fair, I feel like that's not like a massive like shock of like a confession because that's just like quite, I mean, I don't agree with that, but I feel like so many people nowadays come out with that sort of crazy stuff that it's not really like, it's not like a massive shock confession. Obviously I would never get with my ex's best friend, but I mean, each their own, do you know what I mean? Like, so the confession I don't even know like how to react. So one here says, I slept with my cousin, but it doesn't matter as he's only my cousin, right? I don't have any cousins, so I can't really like respond, but I just think that's just not right. Like, I'm not against it. I'm like, do your thing, but I don't think that's just not right, is it? That's like if my mum's brother had a kid and I slept with him. I personally wouldn't do that. But okay, the next one I got is quite a casual one. So I ordered myself flowers on Valentine's Day to make my beggy ex jealous. That's definitely something I would do. I don't really feel like that's really like a bad confession, but that's just quite normal for girls to do something like that because everyone likes to make their ex jealous, don't they? And it's just something, it's just sort of like, I don't really think that's like a really bad thing. So I'm definitely with you there. So yeah, that's one of my favourite confessions so far. It's not too crazy, so yeah, but I feel like us girls these days we've got to stick together. These confessions are just like crazy confessions. So I have one here. My best friend of 2 years, I love her but I'm sleeping with her boyfriend. Like, how is that normal though? Like, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that at all. It's just not really anything I can say to that's just like not okay. It's like laughable how bad that actually is. Like, what is wrong with girls in this generation? Like, there's one here that says, I always check a snap score to see if people's snap scores are going up and they're ignoring me. I don't really feel like that's just like that deep. Like, I just feel like that's just quite normal for girls our age. Yeah, I literally just think that's quite normal. I mean, I don't really check snap scores because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even really understand it all. I was just sort of, I don't know. I didn't really get all that. I don't check snap scores anymore. I used to, but yeah, I feel like that's just quite normal. Like, that. It's just quite like a normal thing. I would literally, that's just, love that from you. Before we both had boyfriends or girlfriends, me and my boy best friend decided to start experimenting with each other to see what it'd be like and practice for and just to practice before we both had boyfriend and girlfriends. I mean, I don't I don't even think that's really, I'm not saying like do that, but I feel like it's just like an innocent thing. Like, you both were single at the time, and if that's like a joint decision, then sort of like do your thing. Like, I mean, like, I just feel like that's just sort of friends with benefits, isn't it? I don't really feel like there's anything sort of wrong with that really, but this is so deep. Okay, when I was 16, I was driving around in the car with my friend and I asked her to drive me to my boyfriend's house. When I got there, I saw a girl's car outside and got suspicious, so I knocked on the door and she answered it. That's so deep. I mean, if that was me, I would have literally gone crazy. But that is not always the best way to go about it. But if that was me, I literally would have gone insane. I sort of hope you did give her a piece of your mind, and him as well, because obviously if she didn't know, then she didn't know. But what the hell? This is why I do not trust boys. Like, can you imagine that? Imagine knocking on your boyfriend's door and this girl answers. Girls and guys, stay single. Stay single and just stay single. No expectations, no disappointments. I have my boyfriend's Snapchat password and I always log in when I feel suspicious. He asked me the other day why he keeps getting logged out, and I said Snapchat was down. That's just such a girl thing, isn't it? I love that. I feel like we're all guilty of that. It's just sort of like a girl, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't think I have done that before, but it's just sort of like, I don't really feel like that's like something bad to do or like wrong to do. Like, I feel like every relationship's sort of different. Like, obviously I feel like respect your boyfriend and girlfriend's privacy, and if you're suspicious then confront them, like, instead of just doing that. But I don't feel like that's like a really bad thing. Like, when I was drunk the other night, I slept with my best friend's boyfriend and she still doesn't know. Shall I tell her? I don't really agree with that. I mean, I'm very big on girl code. This went from 0 to 100 really quick. I'm really big on girl code, and I think that's just like a really shitty thing to do, like, to your best friend. And I feel like being drunk is no excuse. Like, I get like when you're drunk you sort of like aren't completely with it, but I wouldn't say you sort of never know what you're doing, like, completely. Like, I've been drunk and I can't remember things that have happened like that night, but I sort of always sort of know what I'm doing. I would never go for my best friend's boyfriend. Being drunk isn't an excuse, so if I was you, I would tell her, but accept the consequences of what you've done. I accidentally killed my neighbour's cat. Didn't want to tell them, so I buried it.
How does that even happen?
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know. When I lost my virginity for the first time, I was really drunk and I actually threw up during it. Oh my god, I can't even imagine that. To be fair, if it's a boyfriend, I feel like when you have a boyfriend you're quite comfortable around them anyway, so it wouldn't really have been like a massive deal. Like, if you're drunk, like, things happen when you're drunk, as in like you're gonna fall over, you're gonna throw up. Like, I feel like with a boyfriend it's not overly like embarrassing, but like with a random boy I would literally be mortified if I threw up mid. Oh, don't. If it's a boyfriend, like, there's literally like not really a big deal, because just me, from my past experiences, I'm just so comfortable around like who I'm with. If that happened to me, I'd literally just laugh. But I get like for the first time, like, that is a bit traumatizing. Following on from that, I have one that says, I'm 17 and I still haven't lost my virginity. I'm embarrassed. I don't think that's like an embarrassing thing to be embarrassed about. Like, everyone's different. Everyone loses their virginity at a certain age, a different age. It doesn't matter whether you're like younger, older, like whatever like you feel comfortable about. Like, I don't feel like there is like a certain age where it's like right or wrong. So I definitely wouldn't be embarrassed. If you haven't found the right person yet, or the person that you feel comfortable with, is really nothing to be ashamed of. Like, I really wouldn't worry about that. Everyone's different, and like me as well, I'm not comfortable. I couldn't just sleep with anyone. Like, I really couldn't do that. So definitely wait till you feel like comfortable around someone. And yes, so this one here says, my mum walked in on me and my boyfriend and kicked him out. That's just so awkward, isn't it? I've never actually been in that situation. Like, that's never happened to me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why she kicked your boyfriend out. I feel like that was, I mean, whatever floats your boat, but I mean, you are boyfriend and girlfriend at the end of the day. I mean, depending on your age, I don't know how old you are, but I feel like if you're at a good age, and, well, not good age, but as such, like a mature enough age, and you're being safe, then I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Obviously every parent's different. I don't get why she kicked your boyfriend out, though. That must have been like very awkward for you, and I feel for you, because that is an awkward situation. But maybe have a chat with your mum and just sort of get it out in the open that she knows that you're sexually active. This one here, I was at my boyfriend's house and he had some of his friends round. I slept with one of his friends in the other room and he still doesn't know. I just don't even know what to say. Like, what? You guys are crazy. What I don't get is how didn't he realise that if just like you've gone off, he's gone off, you've been gone for a little while. I mean, there's no judging here. This is a safe place, no judging here. But wow, that is crazy. I just can't lie. I couldn't keep that. I'd have to just be like, yeah, this happened. Like, I just couldn't. I've got, oh no. I hate like guilty consciences. I literally would have to be like, yeah, I've done this and I'm really sorry. Anyone else should think boys are somehow snakier than girls these days, but like, what the hell? I feel like as well, like, everything comes out in the end. So for example, that's gonna come out, and if it comes from his friend and not you, it's gonna be like even worse. If I was you, I'd just be honest, because I feel like everything does come out, regardless of how long it takes to come out, it will come out. Oh, how, I just don't get that. I can't process all these crazy confessions. That's literally illegal. The last one I have is, my teacher asked me to stay. I just feel like I just know where this is going already. My teacher asked me to stay late after class one night. It was just us in the room and then I came on to him and we slept together. Oh, I literally, oh, I really don't know what just happened. Like, my camera just started beeping and then it turned off, and then I just deleted loads of like old footage that I have, and it's just started working again. So I don't know what that was about. Basically, the confession I was reading was that she basically slept with her teacher. I don't even know what to say to that, because I swear that's like really illegal. Like, even like depending on what age you are, I swear it's like, obviously I hope you are above 18. That is very worrying. I mean, if you were younger than 18, I would very, very much tell someone. But I don't really know what else to say to that other than that's literally illegal, and if I was you, I'd really tell someone. So everybody, that is the end of my juicy confessions video. I don't really think I can take much more. I don't even know what to say to half these confessions, because you know when they're wrong but you don't want to be like, yeah. I mean, obviously there's no hate here as well. Like, it's like a, I'm not telling anyone who said any of that because it's confidential. But I hope you did enjoy the video. It was a very last minute video actually. I did ask the questions. I put the box up that ages ago on my Instagram, but I was thinking, oh my god, I need to actually seriously record this video, because it's just been, I was just trying to put it off because I really wanted like good ones. I didn't want it to make like a boring confession video. I wanted like juicy ones. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.